What's good, YouTube? Vakasa Kabi here. So, we are going to dive into some Upchurch. This is a video of my theory on aliens, talking about some alien shit. He made one like a week ago, too, that we covered as well. If you guys haven't seen that one, it was called UFO, with the words all misspelled. Go check that out. It was a really cool video. So we just hit 1K subscribers today. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much, Creek Squad. You guys were like here at the very beginning of the channel before that little hiatus thing happened. So I really appreciate Creek Squad a whole lot. They held the channel down when I very first started doing reactions years ago. I really fucking appreciate that. You guys are awesome. So we're going to check out what Ryan has to say about some fucking alien stuff. Do you guys remember? I'm Vakasa Kavi. A reaction video a day keeps the doctor away. Fuck those apples. This is some alien shit with Ryan Upchurch.
Alright, before we start this video, here's my disclaimer thing.
Hold on. I have to read your disclaimer, Church. I actually have to read it.
Disclaimer thing.
Okay. All content on this YouTube channel and all content created by the artists on this channel has been and always will be created for entertainment purposes only. Apparently we have to say that now because people don't get the Church be getting on here like just being himself, right? They always taking everything serious. Any views expressed herein are strictly the opinions of the speakers and should not be construed as statements or fact and or financial or legal advice. That applies to my channel as well, guys. Seriously.
Hey. Hell yeah. But anyway, man, think about this. What if aliens were bullshit? What if it's all cap, dude? I do not believe in aliens anymore. I used to. I don't anymore. After that congressional hearing thing about the UFOs and UAPs, man, dude said some weird shit that made me Google some stuff, and then I was like, oh. And I was mind blown. I was like, what? So close yet so far away. Seriously though, like right in front of your face, but not.
Yeah.
Alright, so remember at that congressional hearing about UFOs and aliens, remember when that guy said this?
Has any of the activity been aggressive, been hostile in your reports?
I know of multiple colleagues of mine that got physically injured. And the activity, and I got
by UAPs or by people within the federal government?
both.
Okay, so there has been activity by...
He said both. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, right. I see where we're going.
By people within the federal government?
Both.
Okay, so there has been activity by alien or non-human technology and or beings that has caused harm to humans.
I can't get into the specifics in an open environment, but at least the activity that I personally witnessed, and I have to be very careful here because they tell you never to acknowledge tradecraft, right? So what I personally witnessed myself and my wife was very disturbing.
First off, we notice how he's being really careful with his terminology. But mainly what I want to point out is he said what him and his wife seen was disturbing. If his wife doesn't have that position, of an occupation in the government or whatever, she couldn't have seen anything at work. This had to be at home, like on a TV screen or on the internet or something. Then the chairman asked him, he's like, is it true that you said these aliens or UAPs or whatever are causing harm to humans? And he was like, yes. And he's like, well, have you been attacked? He's like, my reputation has been attacked, via like people slandering them and shit like that. And I'm just like, wait, I'm thinking like, what does this have to do with fucking like actual aliens? I mean, let's be real. He's talking about corruption, people slandering and ruining people's reputation, and people like getting physically beat up, and him and his wife seeing something very disturbing. I'm just like, Aliens? Like space aliens? E.T.? What? That sounds like some human shit. So now, over the past few weeks, we've had these high-ranking military officials who are called whistleblowers. Remember that for later. And these whistleblowers are saying stuff like this.
And it was the same Pelican casings that we would use to store stuff when they were transloading, you know, so very big cases on 2 of them in each truck bed. And then they had a shipping container thing. I mean, it looked like a shipping container, but smaller and half the size. And the thing that was different about this is I had a cylinder on the front of it that was towards the truck. It was like parallel to the ground, just a cylinder right on the top of this thing. And for years I thought, okay, you know, like, there's got to be oxygen supply or like a vacuum sealing thing that you would, you know, because obviously I'm thinking it's drugs. I was like, okay, so this is a very advanced way to do that, just years of thinking of this. And come to find out, when I gave my speech in D.C. on that Saturday for the Disclosure Project with Dr. Greer, he's got a lot of people coming out of the woodwork, by the way. And this gentleman, I'm not going to give any detail. I know a little bit about him, but he works in some of these projects that are some very controversial facilities. He's aware of what was going on. After I gave my presentation of this, he confirmed, he says, no, he's like, I don't want to leave Michael hanging out there, but I was not expecting to come and talk to you about this. And he went explaining what the operations do, why they do it, and what they were using them for. And he says, it's not drugs that they're putting in these shipping containers. He says it's humans.
Human trafficking.
Yes.
Yep. Man, I saw that video when that came out. I watched that. Human trafficking is at an all-time high. If you lay out missing persons cases, right, and lay the national forest maps on top of them, just look at the translation you find. Look that up for yourself. I'm not joking.
Yes. He said it's a big fucking magnet that picks up containers of people. Now, pause. I'm going to show you this news clip, and you tell me what you think the news is talking about.
This has happened before. Miners will go in and try to scare the wits out of villagers by pretending to look like aliens, etc. Ben Hansen is an expert. He is like one of the best UFO investigators out there, and he was one of the first people to throw cold water on all of this. So what was your first clue, Ben? You were so quick with your assessment.
Well, thanks for teeing me up for such high expectations, first of all. So what's really weird about this, the whole thing is weird, okay?
Look what words are in the headline. Predator, illegal, miners, and before the first stupid fuck goes, that's a different kind of miner spelling. No shit, stupid ass.
So let's try to unpack this a little bit. The events, a lot of the events that are being reported are true. We have video of the authorities showing up. We have video of the villagers running out into the jungle shooting at something. Okay.
Possibly someone trying to snatch something that is not theirs.
Okay. But after the investigation, what they come out with is they say that the prosecutor says that they believe the police investigation summarizes that these were miners protecting gold, okay, with jetpacks. They're flying around on jetpacks with hoods and masks and glowing something and going around cutting people's throats. So let that sit just for a second.
Jetpacks are not something that's like seen on cartoons that are not real. We've had jetpacks for a very, very long time. We've also had masks, and we've also had knives. Why this guy's acting like we haven't had those three things for a long time and they're not obtainable, I don't know. But
it's like you wouldn't expect to see that in that situation, just like a jetpack person taking off to come get you, right? But I mean, think about it. Yeah, like you said, that technology's been around for fucking ever. Like, the things that we think are intensely complex now are nothing compared to what they actually have that they can use. we won't know that for another 40 or 50 years unless we manage to crack it and figure it out ourselves, right?
That sink in.
It really sounds like an episode of Scooby-Doo where, Mr. Withers puts on a goblin mask and is trying to protect his gold. It is almost far-fetched as the fact that the villagers believe these are 7-foot aliens.
Yeah, he's doing a great job of laughing and, making the situation sound ridiculous. But what he's not telling you is apparently they were trying to steal a 15-year-old girl and her throat actually got cut and she had to go to the hospital.
After one such attack, a 15-year-old girl had to be taken to the hospital. According to the community leader, Gyro, I can't pronounce that, the teenager narrowly escaped, but as a result of the struggle, they cut part of her neck. Now, according to local media, members of the community are conducting night patrols to protect women, children, and the more vulnerable villagers, and have called on the authorities to send in the military.
Does that sound like they're talking about little green men to you guys who
No.
can just beam you up into a spaceship?
First off, what the hell, man? Like, it's a dangerous fucking world out here. Be careful out there, guys. Be fucking careful out there. It's dangerous out here. Fucking hell, man.
No. Sounds like traffickers. You know what the scarier part is? People are so fucking dumb, they don't even put 2 and 2 together. They actually believe it. I mean, even this guy does. Look.
I'm telling you this, whether they're real or not, if all of a sudden I'm finding out that in my town, people are being attacked by aliens.
Yeah, do you want people like this, thinking about your future? I don't. So then I see all this and I'm like, bro, what? And listen, don't judge me. I read the dictionary. This is my favorite one right now. Webster's New World Dictionary, all right? Yes, I still look up things the old way.
Good.
Let's read some definitions real quick and let's compare trafficking to these UFOs, all right? Well, first, let's establish this.
Okay.
When a UFO comes and picks someone up, what are they getting? They're getting abducted.
Abducted, yes.
When a kid gets stolen off the side of the street, what is happening? They're getting abducted. All these people that are
abduction,
testifying
kidnapping.
against this UFO community thing, what are they doing? They're whistleblowing. That's why they're called whistleblowers. What do they tell you when you're a kid? They say blow your whistle
blow
for
your
if a
whistle,
stranger's
yeah.
trying to get you. They're a whistleblower. All right, now let's look up the definition of alien. Alien, a foreigner, a foreign-born resident who is not naturalized. And the third definition is a hypothetical being from outer space. How convenient. So an illegal
Hypothetical.
alien is someone who doesn't have documentation that has to have
So the main definition for the word alien, the secondary definition is a hypothetical outer space being, right? But the first main definition, like he just read, is a person without documentation from a foreign land. Food for thought, man. We're diving deeper.
documentation. It is illegal for them to not have documentation. If that's an illegal alien, then what the fuck is the basic meaning of an alien? Someone who's allowed to be undocumented. Someone said they're allowed to be undocumented. I mean, what else? What else? But no. Alien is a hypothetical, could be a green space creature. Now let's look up the definition. Terrestrial. Terrestrial. Of the earth, consisting of land, not water, living on land.
Living on
That's
land.
the definition. Now let's look up the definition extra. Just extra. Extra. More or better than normal. Expected. Additional or superior. All right, now let's look at extraterrestrial. Extraterrestrial. Of or from outside Earth's limits. An extraterrestrial being, as in science fiction. Fiction. fiction.
Fiction.
Fiction? Fiction in the diction. So you mean to tell me extra means more of, and then terrestrial means of Earth? You would think that'd mean more of Earth.
Right.
But extraterrestrial is no, not of Earth.
That way.
Never. No, never. I don't know. I just figured an extraterrestrial would be a terrestrial that owns a lot of other terrestrials, making them extraterrestrials. All right, look. You got the word alien, right? Okay. Well, using that same word, A space L-I-E-N. A lien. Let's look up the definition for lien. L-I-E-N. Lien. A legal claim on another's property as security for the payment of a debt.
Yep.
Oh, like slavery. Yikes. I'm still pondering the fact that the definition of terrestrial means you live on land. And only land. And an extraterrestrial don't live nowhere around here. It's fictional if you're going by the dictionary. But the UFOs are all seen in the ocean, where the terrestrials. It doesn't talk about us in the ocean.
Yes, sir. There it was. I mean, that's an interesting point to come to right there. Uh-huh. You got me thinking now.
Where the terrestrials. It doesn't talk about us in the ocean. Do you know what is in the ocean? Ships with space on them. That carry containers.
Ships.
You know, just like the guy was talking about earlier, the big hovering magnet that picked one up. It's a craft full of space. It's a spacecraft.
Spacecraft.
I know what you're thinking, but no, they said that they're interdimensional. Like they're actual aliens. They're interdimensional beings. Well, you didn't look up the definition of dimension, now did you? You did not. Dimension. Any measurable extent as length, width, or depth. Second definition. Measurements in length, width, and often depth. Third definition. Extent or scope. Yet we live in this dimension, and you're watching me through this video that is a different dimension. If you never seen me out in public, and you only seen me when I enter the dimensions of your phone, because this is a video, that would make me an interdimensional being.
Man, this rabbit hole goes deep whenever you dive into stuff like this. You got my mind blown. It's like, you think, like, if you've only ever seen somebody online in videos and stuff and never actually seen them in person, you actually don't even know what they really look like. But it's like you feel like you know them so well. It's fucking crazy. It kind of is like being between dimensions in a way. Right? Weird.
The dimensions of your phone, because this is a video, that would make me an interdimensional being that was only on your phone. Because, see, that's a thing. Just like UFOs or aliens, like little green people, it happens all the time, but we never see it. Trafficking, we hear about it all the time, but we hardly ever see it. That's because most of the profits come from the 2D dimension videos. We live in the 3D dimension. Watching a movie or the internet or whatever, watching anything on a screen is the second dimension. It's 2D with 3D characteristics.
Right.
Anyone who wants to argue, oh no, that's 3D also. No, it's not. I can't stick my hand in the TV.
I can't see the depth of the rooster behind him. It's flat. That's a two-dimensional picture right there, but like, see, yeah.
3D characteristics. Anyone who wants to argue, oh no, that's 3D also. No, it's not. I can't stick my hand in the TV and touch the actors, it's 2D. So yes, technically it is a different dimension. You have to enter that dimension to be with those beings. That dimension being the internet. Dark web. Okay,
Oh,
the dark
boy.
web used to be way down a rabbit hole, right?
Oh, way
Until
down.
the government or somebody's like, yo, we can pinpoint y'all everywhere. It's a small little circle. What do? Come to the surface. If you throw a beach ball in the ocean, you might not find it. If you throw it in a pool, well, you don't even have to get in to see where it's at. So now, what do you think it is that is this interdimensional alien extraterrestrial being that's abducting people? What do you think it is? Oh, it's a green little alien. What? You mind blown? Sheesh. This is just the tip of the iceberg in the ocean that terrestrials are not a part of. By the way, I'm just throwing this out there. Toy Story, a Pizza Planet. Which alien are you gonna pick with the claw machine? You know what I'm talking about on Toy Story, bro. Sid, the little crazy motherfucker that feeds the aliens to his dog. Well, the little toy alien. Oh, how did Sid get the little alien toy? Oh, well, he had this machine that just hovered over it and just picked it up.
Commandeer your vessel to Sector 12. Who's in charge here?
Man. The Claw. Who's in charge?
Master. Claw chooses who will go and who will stay. The Claw. It moves. I have been chosen. Farewell, my friends. I go on to a better place. Gotcha.
Ready, set, now! Hannah! Hey, Hannah!
What?
Did I get my package in the mail?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
I don't know.
Oh, no, Hannah.
What?
Look, Janie!
Hey!
She's sick!
No, she's
I have to
not!
perform one of my operations!
Notice how Sid doesn't have any parents and the house is all dingy and nasty?
Right.
Notice how he just fed an alien to a dog, kind of like, you know, Hitler did Jews in the Holocaust? Then what? Then he abducted the little girl's baby doll. Listen, I'm not that smart. I'm a fucking high school dropout that painted houses. I can't be the only person who is starting to see this for what it seems like it is.
You're not.
Until next time. Oh, actually, you weird motherfuckers on the internet who are being all weird to me, I just want to leave this here for you, and only you. You'll know what I mean.
Yeah, but your face is turning blue. Violet, you're turning violet, Violet.
What are you talking about?
Oh, we gotta let the air out of her quick.
There's no air in there.
Hmm?
That's juice.
Juice?
Would you roll the young lady down to the juicing room at once, please?
What for?
For squeezing. She has to be squeezed immediately before she explodes.
Sheesh. Weirdness, man. Diving down rabbit holes like this is fucking... It gets you thinking about some stuff, right? Man. Church. I love when you make videos like this. Shit is fucking wild. I appreciate you guys tuning in. We're gonna get out of here. I got other videos to make as well. I love you guys. Thank you for tuning in. I'm Mikasa Kabi. Reaction video a day keeps the doctor away. Fuck those apples. Like, comment for me. Subscribe up that way. Bang the notification bell. See you guys in the next one. Peace.